cut from a film with Tom Felton, Morgan and Burks, is it called? Yeah. And young Tom, who I only just met, puts his hand up and I go, don't touch Draco. And I put this down on him, but it's heavy, this is quite heavy. And these teeth are quite sharp. And it went right into his hand. And I think he thought I was kind of method acting as his thing. And he looked up with all tears running in his eyes, and I thought, oh God, what have I done? Anyway, we finished the scene, and afterwards I went, I'm so sorry, Tom, that's amazing. No, it's all right, it's all right. It didn't hurt or anything. Anyway, so I go to set the first day with my cane they made, my wig, and all this stuff. And I go to, actually the first day for me to shoot properly. And I'm thinking, I'll let you inside the process of an actor. I'm scared that day because I'm meant to be some kind of bad guy, and my favourite bad guy from the movies of all time, Alan Rickman, is already in the film. He's not here. He's in the film, and he's already been brilliant as Snape and sinister, the way only he could be. And I think, what the beep am I going to do to try and compete with him? So I thought, well, I've got every single trick I can think of. I've got a cane, I've got a wig, I've got everything but a limp and a stutter, So I thought, it's nice having this back, I thought I've got to come up with some kind of extraordinary voice. That if I can come up with a voice that's like fingernails on a blackboard, that'll be something. Because you'd only get a few minutes in each. All the adults are trying to outdo each other. We're all trying to out-ham each other. And I thought, I've got to do something bold. Well, Alan's done that sinister thing. I know I'm going off to do Peter Pan. I don't want to sound like Captain Hook. What the hell am I going to do? And so I racked my brain to come up with some different way of speaking. And there was a teacher at my drama school who was a bully. Just a horrible bully. And he bullied me all the time. Didn't like me, I think, because I was very confident. He liked to be a guru to everyone, and I arrived quite confident. I don't like bullies. And he used to say, Isaac's useless. I don't understand what you were doing in performances. Utterly untruthful. I don't think we'll ever work if you do that kind of thing. And I lost all respect for you. And really, mercilessly. The other students don't like him. Which wasn't true. I married one of them. Anyway, if it was in Utah, I'd say I married 5 of them. Anyway, they were married. That's so unfortunate. But anyway, so I took his voice, and then there's an art critic in Britain, a famous art critic who was on the radio, who had you couldn't believe it was his real voice, but it was his real voice, who wasn't born to upper class stock, but had adopted this voice, which was a caricature almost of the upper classes in England. It was, and he was great fodder for mimics. Mimics were always doing it, because he his name's Brian Sewell, talks like that. There's nobody in society was born like that. And I thought, well, if I can combine those two voices, I'll have something. I'll arrive with, so you've got to hit the ground running in Harry Potter. So I arrived for the first rehearsal, and we did the scene. I can't remember any of the lines in that scene, but I remember that last one I did. But whatever Lucius Malfoy's voice is, I can't remember. And the director came up, Chris, looking slightly worried. He went, "Okay, that's great. I just wonder, because I'm American, so I was just wondering to myself, is there anybody, in the world who talks like that?" I said, maybe not exactly like that, but something like that. It's affected, but it's a combination of these two people. And okay, cool, sure, all right. Well, let's think about that. And so I go back to my dressing room, and there's a knock on the door, and it's the producer, David Heyman, who I had known socially a bit. He goes, "Hey, Jason, how you doing? Good. How's your first day going?" I said, "Good." He goes, "I was talking to Chris, and he's a little bit worried about the voice there. What you do? What's going on with the voice?" And I said, "Oh, I was doing a kind of Brian Sewell thing, a bit more airy." And he went, "Jesus." Well, he said, "Do you think that's going to work?" I said, "Well, I think so, yeah." That's why I came up with it. He goes, "Okay, well, do you mind if I come to the set and watch when you do it?" I went, "No, the more pressure, the better." It's great. So,